Hey team, what's going on? If you are listening to this recording, fast forward about a minute. I'm going to wait for some people to get on. I'm really excited to talk to you guys today. We're going to talk about a couple of things, and the big emphasis is going to be on opportunity packets. We had Susan Bai come on, and she is a recruiting rock star, and she came on to our um, Tuesday night call, and she talked about these opportunity packets, and I forgot what an impact they can make. So we're going to talk about that today. Hey, Joanna, how are you? Hey, Barbara. Hey, guys. I hope you're having a fabulous day. We're going to talk about a couple of things, and then we're going to talk about opportunity packets. Hey, Andrea. And we're going to talk about what I put in mine, and then we're going to have some of our leaders commenting here what they put in theirs, because they can all be different. So what's up with this, man? Hold on, that's driving me nuts. So we'll wait for a couple more people to get on, and in about 30 seconds we will begin, and we will have a chat about this. You guys feel free to ask questions during, if I can't get to it, if I'm like mid-sentence and I can't get to the answer. We have some of our leaders on here that can answer, or I can answer as soon as I'm done, I promise. So let me get this. I think it's still doing it. I don't know what's up with my hair, man. That drives me nuts. Like, I have all these baby hairs and they're all over the place all the time. They drive me nuts. So how is your day going? Let's see who else hopped on. Julie, Amy, Jessica, Enid. Oh my gosh, so many people. Oh my gosh, where did I miss these? So Jessica, hey, what's up, girl? Hey, Enid. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Barbara. I know, right? My hair's growing so crazy. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Maria. All right, well, let's get started. So some of you know that we had our Tuesday block party training the other night, and Susan came on. Susan has grown her team in 1 year to a team of 100 people. She recruited 10 people last month, and she had lots of valuable things to say. And it's so funny because every time I listen to any of these recruiting trainings, it's the same things I tell people. It's the same things that other recruiting rock stars in Scentsy tell people. It's always the same things, right? So it's crazy because you could hear it from one person and it'd be like, yeah, whatever. And then you hear it from another person and you're like, hey, that's a good idea. And that's why we do these trainings, because sometimes, you know, you relate different to different people, and that's okay. I'm going to take some drinks of my Highball Energy. So if you guys have not tried this, I don't do energy drinks because of anxiety. It just doesn't make me feel right. If I have to, I will, but Highball there's nothing in it. Literally, it's just like B12, B6, niacin, the things that give you energy in energy drinks. There's some green tea, but then there's no carbs, no sugars, no fat, nothing. It's just sparkling water, sparkling energy water is what it's called. 0 calories, unsweetened. I mean, it doesn't taste as good because it's like hardly any flavor, but guys, if you haven't tried Highball, I get it from Amazon. You can get it at the grocery store in the natural food section. Anyways, that's my plug for them. So first I want to start by saying, for those of you guys that are new here, or oops, I forgot to turn my volume down. For those of you guys that are new here, or turn my volume down on my phone too. Sorry. Okay, so the first thing I always tell people is recruiting, there's no secret sauce to it. Recruiting is simply just talking to people and offering the opportunity. It's simply making friends. That's all it is. And if you're not recruiting, there's usually 2 reasons why 99.9% of the time. Well, maybe 3. You're either letting fear hold you back, which, you know, if you're not going to push past fear, your business is not going to thrive. And that's just the down dirty fact about it, guys. So you're letting fear hold you back. You worry about what other people think, or you're just not meeting enough people and you're not asking enough people. You're not putting yourself into positions where you're meeting people. And I have people all the time, they're like, but I asked 10 people last month. I'm like, that's good, but 10 people is not going to cut it. 10 people's a start. but I usually do 5 to 10 a day. And people were like, well, where do you meet those people? Well, I think it all correlates. So if you have parties going and you're out meeting people outside of the house and you're meeting people online. So simply going, if you guys go to YouTube, look up Andy Teeter, and I talk about how I meet people online. So I go to groups, like groups that have common interests, like Jeep groups and dog groups, and I just start meeting people. I add them as a friend, and I just go about it as making friends, right? So there's lots of different ways. I like to go about it in all the different ways. So I will join groups outside of the house. I'll join groups on social media, and you're following up with your customers. So what better opportunity to recruit than with customers? Like for me, some of my best people, some of our leaders were my customer or my hostess first, and then they became teammates. Why aren't we offering the opportunity to them, right? Don't be afraid. I'm here to tell you, and all of your leaders are here to tell you, that that is the key to success. So offering it to people that are local to you and offering it to people that buy from you and host parties with you, that is your bread and butter. Because guys, they might be hosting a $200 to $500 party or $1,000 party for you, and that money is great for today, but think about all the money that you can make off of them if you would recruit them, because they're going to try harder if it's their business that they are making money for than they did when they were hosting. And it's a total lie when you tell yourself that you shouldn't recruit people that host parties and buy from you, because it'll ruin your business. I'm here to tell you it makes your business better. So another thing is too, guys, I want to let you know, I'm always very transparent. So excuses, you can't make them, guys. We're all busy. Most of you guys have full-time jobs. Most of us have children. I had a breast cancer scare last week that I had something show up on a scan. You guys would have never known. I went about my normal life. Josh had surgery. I could have sat back and said, oh, I'm going to put my life on hold because of these things. And yes, I was able, because I have this business, to take some time off, and I didn't have to report to a boss, but I wasn't totally taking time off. And I won't turn around and you'll never hear me on Facebook, woe is me, this is why I didn't do it, because of this or that. No, I mean, this is our business, and it's just like a brick and mortar business. It has to be open during the day. Like if you work from home and your business is your only form of income, then your business is open from 8 to 4. Are your doors open? Are you reaching out to people? Are you booking parties? Are you following up with people? Are you taking an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 for your business a day? Are you taking that 15 minutes a day to reach out and follow up with people? And during your follow-ups, I put some wording up here today that you guys can feel free to reword and use. But during your follow-ups, just keep it super simple. So if I'm following up with a customer, I'll just say, hey, how are you doing? I hope you're still loving your Scentsy. I know it's been 3 months. You probably need new bars. We have a totally different catalog out now. It's amazing. How do you feel about getting your stuff for free? If they answer back, then I say, well, there's 2 ways. You can either collect some orders from friends and family, and you can get your stuff for free that way and half off. We can either do it at your house, or we can do it out at a coffee shop, or I can give you a bag party and attach that to an online party, and you can do it that way. Or if you know somebody that's interested in making some money, what a great time to join. Christmas is on the way. We've got a join special this month. Amazing time to join, right? So you offer all those things in 3 sentences. If that's it. Boom, boom, boom. If they don't accept it, that's okay. And Andrea reminded me the other night that we used to say this all the time, and we've gotten away from telling people this, but it's kind of like this, guys. If you guys were at a coffee shop and you were a waitress and you were going from table to table asking people if they want a coffee, if they're like, I don't like coffee, so I'd be like, nah, I'm good, right? Would you start crying if I told you I didn't want coffee? No, because coffee isn't for everyone. This business isn't for everyone. And sometimes when they say no, they just mean no, not right now, but it doesn't mean no forever, or it might. Okay, so move to the next person. So think of it like you're offering people an opportunity here. You're not bugging them. You're not offering them a disease. Hey, would you like this disease? It's $49 to get this disease. Guys, if you go about your life in your business like that, you're never going to succeed at anything. If you think, oh my gosh, I'm bugging people. No, you're offering them the best opportunity in the world. You're offering them the opportunity to join a company that is stable. We're not a new company. They don't need to be a salesperson because they don't need to be salesy and try to get the products out there. Most people know about Scentsy. It's a consumable product you can sell to men and women. You're not pestering them to make a monthly subscription or anything like that. You're just saying, hey, get your stuff for free. There's two ways. You can either get some orders from friends and family and get your stuff for free that way, or so you're turning their $50 order or their $75 order into a $500 party or a $1,000 party, or ask them if they know anybody that's interested in joining. If they say no to everything, then say, you know what, totally fine. Can you give me the name of 3 people that you know that love Scentsy and would like to have it for free? That's another way they can get a referral gift from you, is to refer. Guys, you're not, maybe 1 out of 1,000 people will come back and they will be nasty. And guess what? They be nasty to you no matter what, because they're just angry, nasty little trolls and they just don't like anybody. And that's okay. They don't need to be on our team. So we don't need to worry about those people. But so let's get to opportunity packets. What are opportunity packets? So I first want to tell you, when we do these trainings, I am not saying that you have to do these things to be a success. I'm going to be very upfront here. I have recruited usually 35 to 55 people every single year of my Scentsy career. And I have done that, and I think I've maybe given out 5 packets my whole career, okay? I will say, though, that I'm going to do this along with you because I did get some people that said that they wanted some opportunity packets. You don't have to do these things to be successful, but hey, it helps. And here's what I did and some of us did. Last night, I posted something and said, I have 10 opportunity packets, or maybe I said 5, ready to go out the door. Who's interested? I had 2 people that messaged me on Messenger, and I didn't get much more success on that. Now, I know that Facebook algorithms, maybe people didn't see it. Who knows, right? I do pay attention to the people that liked the post, because a lot of times, well, I'll tell you about that in a second. So I went to bed, didn't get much feedback on it. I was like, you know what? Okay, I try again. I don't let things like that hold me back, because maybe somebody that you messaged didn't get your message. Maybe they opened it on accident, or maybe they did get your message or see your post, but they were busy at the time. You never know. And all the things you're telling yourself in your head, like, I'm bugging them, I'm never going to message anybody again, this doesn't work, I don't make money doing this. Every time you tell yourself that, then you're lying to yourself, guys, because it's not true. So you know what I did? I got up this morning and I posted again. And guess what? Somebody liked it. More people liked it than that, but one girl liked it, right? That in particular. And I messaged her, and I know we had talked about hosting a party, and I was going to follow up with her. And I was like, I know we've talked about hosting a party, but why haven't you done this? Why haven't you tried this? And she was like, well, I'm afraid I'm not going to make money. And I'm like, let me add you to our team page, because if you're willing and you do actions every day, you're going to make money with this business. If you're a go-getter and you're motivated to learn, you're going to make money with this business, period. But you have to have patience. You don't make $10,000 a month with being in this 1 year. You know, you have to constantly work your business every day consistently, recruit consistently, book parties consistently every month. And if you do that for 6 months to a year, I always tell people, give me a year of selling $2,000 a month and recruiting 2 people a month. Give me a year of doing that. Some months you'll afford 5, some months you might have 0. Right? Give me, if you want full-time income though, give me a year. If you consistently do that, you will see growth and you will see the paychecks you desire, and you will want to continue to do it past that year, guaranteed. So these are the packets I'm sending out. I didn't have the pretty folders that are in the Scentsy family store, and you don't need them. If you want them, you can. Guess what I found? Because I ran out of those folders, and I found old folders that I had that have the old logo. and I'm using them. I'm going to put maybe some washi tape on here, some stickers, make them look cute, maybe write something cute on the back like your golden ticket or something like that. Another good idea, speaking of golden tickets, we have some people who get gold folders and they say, I have 5 golden tickets going out. If you would like to know about this opportunity with Scentsy, I want to send you one. You're going to love to see what's inside, or something like that. Get it, Willy Wonka golden ticket. Oh, that was a really cute idea. So here's what I have inside. I have, of course, a catalog, so a new catalog. I have an opportunity, a join brochure that tells them information about joining. I have a little bookmark because I had them, so why not give it to them? It's just a little bookmark from the old catalog, but whatever. I mean, it's cute. Maybe they'll use it. And I have my business card from Scentsy. I'm going to write, this is just like a little thing, like a little postcard. I'm just going to write a little note to them. I have a scent circle. If you don't have scent circles, you can do anything you have. Break a bar apart, put a deluxe sample. You don't have to make it in a mold. Guys, I'm not here to tell you that you have to do all these cutesy things to have a successful business, because I don't. If you like crafting and you like cutesy stuff and you have the money to do it, do it. I don't want to hold you back. But all that stuff is not necessary to build a successful business, and I don't want you to think it is. And then I have, and don't worry about the wording here, because your wording is going to be your own. So don't ask me for this wording, because your wording is going to be your own. This is my story. And I'll briefly tell you what it says, but this is a postcard that I have, and it has my picture of my family, and it says basically like, you know, I'm Andy Teeter, I'm a military spouse, you know, I love Scentsy, and I tell them my story on this little postcard. Now, if you want to just print a sheet out quick, fine. Oh, I didn't get, so the 10 reasons to join Scentsy is also going to be in here. I have it on my printer. I just printed it off. It was on our workstation. I don't know if it still is, but it is in the files here on our team page. It's called, and I just bumped it today. It's called 10 Reasons to Join Scentsy. Of course, you can make your own. I just don't reinvent the wheel. I don't find it necessary. On this card, I might say something like, I would love to have you in our tribe. I think that you would be an awesome fit. And you know what? What's something that I always say? I always say, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now. I always say this opportunity, hold on, I'm going to tell you guys because I like this wording. So I always tell people no pressure. So I'm not, you know, I don't want them to think like I'm going to hound them every day like a Mary Kay rep does usually. A lot of Mary Kay reps teach that, and we are not that. So I don't want you to hound people. You know, if they say no, we don't keep following up with them. Let's see. Okay, I love to say this. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Because it gets people thinking, right? It gets people thinking like, well, I don't have anything to lose. Because what do they have to lose? We have a million different ways. So they can either host a party and flip it and use their free rewards to buy an essential kit. They can buy a kit this month for $49, or they can go further. If they really want to get the most, they'll get the $99 kit that has about, what, $250 worth of stuff. Amazing deal. So there's options out there. So there's no reason for them to say they can't afford it because it's free now, right? Oh, wait, we have some. Hold up. Christina, it's up to you. You can post it every single day if you'd like. It's totally up to you. Tamara says she did this and she is sending out 10 packets today. Heck yeah, Tamara. I have a feeling that you might get in your 5 this month, girl. You still got some time. Dress up those folders, Enid said. And Enid actually just commented, so if you're a star consultant and above, you get added to a page that is the Party Superstars star consultants and above. I don't know if you guys knew that, but we share some secrets there of things coming up so that they can, you know, share with their teams. And we also have a Marco Polo going on. So that's something to look forward to for you guys that are star consultants and above, or striving for that this fall. But Enid said she didn't have any folders either, so she's just going to dress up some plain folders that she had. Andrea says, I'm uploading uploading a two per page now that will fit in folders. Oh, probably of the 10 reasons to join Scentsy. So, hey, Rachel. So there you go, guys. It's super simple. Now, what this is just a vehicle to talk to people, okay? So, like, don't go overboard and put a bunch of stuff in here that you can't afford to. Like I said, keep it simple, but it's just a vehicle for you to be able to talk to more people. So here's some wording too that I like to use for recruiting. What would you guys do with $500 extra a month? I asked this on Facebook numerous times a day. Christina asked when to post. Well, only 15% of your Facebook people will see your posts. Depending on the day, the time, Facebook has that all figured out. None of us do, right? So if you post something 2 times a day, chances are the same people aren't going to see it. But remember, if you're commenting under people's posts, if you're messaging them, that puts your feed in their feed. So they will have a better chance to see it, which is why I tell you guys all the time, comment under, don't like, comment under people's things. Oh my gosh, I love your sweater. Where'd you get it? Like, make conversation with people. The more conversation you make, if you take 15 minutes a day to do that, or go on Facebook and, you know, see who's on and just start talking to them and making friends with them. Girl, I haven't seen you since high school. How have you been? Okay, that's what starts conversations about Scentsy eventually. But right now, you're just going about it to make friends, right? Oh, good, Barbara. Thank you. I just completed my packets. I don't have folders. And I saw Tamara's packets. If Tamara would like to post them on the team page, that's up to her. But they're simply, what is it called? The clear cellophane bags. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like the little packet bags. It's just those. And Tamara put like a product list. And she probably put like a sample or a scent circle or something like that in hers, and probably the same stuff. She can post here what she put, but everybody put something different. But like I said, just keep them simple, guys. And here's my goal that I am going to give myself, and I want you guys to do the same thing because I think it'll be really good for your business. So make it a priority to talk to new people every single day, whether it's online or in public, right? Find ways to interject Scentsy into the conversation. So if you're following up, like we said earlier, if you're following up, use that wording and ask them, would you like more information? It's no pressure and it's just information. What's the worst that could happen, right? Make up 10 of these a week. Send out 10 a week to people, okay? If you don't want to do these, set up 10 calls a week, talking to people about what's 15 minutes at a time, talking to people about what's in these packets, right? So what do I talk about when I schedule a phone call? I'm going to tell you guys real quick. It's a 15-minute phone call when I talk to people, unless they're an old friend, and then I get kind of caught up, you know, because I want to talk more to them. But I first open up the conversation saying, why is it that you're interested in joining Scentsy? What do you want monetarily? So like $300 a month, $600 a month. Do you just want the discount? What do you want from Scentsy? So I write that down. So I keep that in mind if they do join. I tell them a little bit about my success with Scentsy. If you just join, tell them about your upline success. Tell them about, you can use me, I don't care. Tell them, like, we have these people on our team making full-time income. They've been on all these cool trips around the world. I'm going to do this, and I want you to come along with me. I want you to do this with me. I think it would be fun, right? So get them excited, and then I answer any questions. I do not tell them a bunch of information that they don't need to know right away, because what you do is you bombard people if you give them too much information, and they get scared and they get panicky. So just tell them the basics. Answer their questions that they have. Number one questions is, how much will I make? Well, I pull out. So you should know your compensation plan front and back. If you don't, I lay it out in a YouTube video from top to bottom, so you will understand it. Ask on the team page, ask your sponsor, ask your upline, ask me. You have to know the compensation plan. So I always tell people, you start out at 20%, which you can see that on our compensation plan. You start out at 20% as an essential consultant. Then usually within the first month or a month and a half, people will hit certified consultant. That's their first 1,000 in their lifetime, and that's when they get another bump in pay at 5%. And then I say, If you book 2 parties a week, chances are you're going to do 2,000 PRV. And when you do 2,000, you enhance your chance to get another 5%. So right there would be 30%, right? Now, you can't move higher if you don't build a team. So if you're looking to make full-time income, then you're going to want to build a team, and you're going to want to do that consistently. And we will teach you how to do that. As a team, Scentsy teaches you. So I always tell people, don't worry about it. If it's something you want to do, we will go down that road. But what I do is I list out when you join, and Scentsy lists it out too, a step-by-step. So you're going to want to hit your shooting star and certified. That's your first 2 goals. Then you move on to hitting sensational start and star consultant, right? So we always lay things out in steps. We don't want to bombard them with everything, and just answer their questions. And if you don't know all the answers, it's okay. You don't have to know all the answers to recruit. When I first joined, I went out and told everybody, I was like, you should do this with me. Like, you have to do this with me. You'd be amazing at it. Well, 2 people bit on the opportunity, and I didn't know anything. And guess what? It helped me learn by having them. So you don't have to know all the answers. Tamara says, I put a product list, my postcard, and the FAQs in a sample. FAQs you can get in your workstation, or you can just go on your website and you can print out the FAQs right there. You can just copy and paste all the wording. If they don't want to pack it and they want to talk to you, then send them the link where your join link on your website. It's a great page. If you guys haven't looked there, look. You will learn, if you're new, by reading the FAQs. Rachel, yeah, you're welcome, girl. And you guys, any questions, please feel free. Scentsy has brought so many opportunities to so many of us, and we have all done it, and you can too. You see all of the leaders on our team page, how different we all are, and we've all had success. But we are laser focused. We're laser focused on the time we spend every single day, whatever time we have, on working our business. We keep it simple and basic. You book parties, you meet people, you offer the opportunity. That is what you do. I know when you first join, it's crazy because you're trying to like get everything in line. There are only certain things you have to do for your business. Do not think that you have to go make all these things. I don't want you guys every single day making up documents, recreating the wheel that someone has already done for you. There are enough documents in Scentsy. There's enough documents that other consultants have made. I don't want you guys spending time doing that, because you could be using that time doing the most important thing, which is booking parties and recruiting. What else? What else do we want to talk about? What do you guys think? Questions? Hey, Vincent. Hey, Christy, just joined. For those of you guys that just joined, I am going to record this, so feel free to tag your teamies, and let's do questions. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know if you guys have any good ideas. Like I said, just go out there, follow up with your customers. Every single person that you meet at an online party, a catalog party, a home party, every single person you meet could be the person that you bless with this opportunity. But you can't be scared to bring it up in the conversation. And it doesn't have to be crazy wording. It just could be something as simple as, have you ever thought about doing this? You'd be amazing. That's it. That's all you have to say. And if they have thought about it, they'll tell you. If they haven't, it's all good. Like I said, we are waitresses offering coffee. Some people don't like to drink coffee. Fine. Some people down the road figure out they like coffee and they'll come back. But we don't take offense to the word no. I want you guys to go for the no. If you really want to build your business, go for 100 no's a month. Like, actually make a chart and check off each time somebody tells you no. If you guys did 100 no's, just say you challenged yourself to do that from now to the end of the month, you would recruit 5 people. At least 3 to 5. Isn't that crazy? So if you do that every single month, if you just go about it like, I'm offering this awesome opportunity. If people say no, the hell with it. I'm going for this anyways. And you have your sheet and you're like, oh, they said no. Because guess what? Most people don't say no. They say not right now. They might not answer me back right away. Sometimes I've had people not answer me back. They open it, they read it. I don't take offense to that. They could have been vacuuming and it accidentally opened it. Sometimes if I'm following up with people that say they want to join and they have questions, and perfect example the other day, this exact thing happened where I opened up the message. She opened up the message, said that she read it, blah, blah, blah. And then I sent her 2 more within the next couple of weeks and she didn't even read them. And I was like, well, crap. And I could have thought, I'm bugging her. She doesn't want to do this anymore. But she came to me. I didn't go to her. So I knew that might not be true. So I tagged her on her wall and she messaged me back within minutes saying, oh my gosh, girl, I took Messenger off my phone. I'm so sorry. I am still interested. I do want to talk. So see, guys, all these things that we're making up in our heads, sometimes they're not true. Most of the time they're not ignoring. How often should you follow up? I've always done the same thing. So, just it's by person. Follow up whenever you feel that it's right to follow up. So it just depends what they say. If someone says that they're interested in knowing more, and I don't hear from them in 2 days, I'm going to follow up with them then. If somebody maybe that I've talked to on the phone or I send an opportunity packet to, then I'll follow up with them maybe 3 days later, depending on what they said. If they tell me their husband is having surgery and they can't commit to it for another week, then of course I'll wait a week or so and follow up with them then. So it's all different. I'm sorry, I can't. Rachel says, offer them tea then. I know, right? So if they don't want the coffee, offer them tea. And tea for us would be, so that's a great analogy. If they don't like coffee, they might like tea, meaning if they don't want to join, they might want to host a party and get it for free, right? I like that, Rachel. So let's see. Oops. Their circumstances may change. Isn't that true? So people's circumstances change all the time. So I had somebody that lost their job and they were like, I'm sick of working a 9-to-5 job. I want to do this. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to make it a successful thing. And this was a person that was like gung-ho. I would never do this, blah, blah, blah. So it's sometimes people that you don't really think will be doing it. They surprise you. So, all right. So anybody want to add anything? Any questions here? Let me know. You guys, I know you can do this. I know for a fact if you said right now, I am the Scentsy lady, I'm going to give Scentsy my all. I am all in Scentsy, and I'm going to work Scentsy at least 30 minutes a day, if not more, because we know the more time you put in, the more your paycheck's going to be, right? Use your time responsibly. Do revenue-generating things like meeting people, following up with people, learning, so reading books, videos, whatever it takes from the people that are succeeding, and doing those things with intent every single day and not letting fear hold you back and not letting the word no stop you. I promise you, you will succeed at this business. I promise you that you will be making a full-time income and beyond. I promise you, you will earn trips. And I'm sorry guys, I have the worst allergies right now. So that's a big thing to promise, right? But I promise you guys, if you're all in, if Scentsy's your number one, you're doing the things that you should be with your business and you don't let things discourage you and you don't expect a $10,000 paycheck in 2 weeks, you give this 1 year of just, and I'm not saying it's going to take a year to make the full-time income. We all know. I want to give you an example. If you guys right now said you're an essential to a star consultant, okay? You have 0 to 6 people on your team, okay? And you said to me right now, I want to be a director and I want to at least be making $1,000 a month in the next 3 months. I tell you, you can do it. And it's not that crazy. But you might be the only one on your team until your team gets to around 20 to 30, or maybe even more. You might be the only person recruiting. And that's okay. You keep going. I was too when I first joined. I kept going. You might get 1 or 2 people that want to recruit 2 to 5 people a month too, like you. And guess what? That's awesome, right? Recruiting 1 person on your team every month can make a big difference, but it's not going to get you to director in the next 2 months. So you do have to take massive action. You would have to recruit 5 this month, 5 next month. You'd have to teach at least 1 or 2 of those people to take massive action too, because you would want your group to be around 20 to 30. But guess what? That new group of 20 to 30 is going to get you to where you want to be. And you would have to consistently then recruit 2 a month after that and keep growing and keep teaching people to do the same in order to hit your numbers consistently so that you're still getting that $1,500 to $2,000 paycheck. And then you grow on that. So by next year, you can take that $2,000 paycheck and it can be a $5,000 to $6,000 paycheck if you have consistently grown and you've taught your team to do the same. Do not let anything hold you back from this, guys. This is the time. I keep telling you, we have an amazing catalog. Our company's doing awesome. There is literally nothing holding you back but yourself. So with that, I'm going to see if we have any questions. Gosh, man. I keep missing these. Oh, let me read. Okay, let me read a couple of these and answer these, and then we'll go. Yep, totally, Nikki. You just plant the seeds. And if you keep planting those seeds, they keep seeing you make money. They keep seeing you, your attraction marketing. So they keep seeing you post these things, and you keep telling them how great it is. Eventually, they're going to want to come around, right? Bye, Rachel. You might have already left. Sarah, we went over what should be in a opportunity packet, so I'm going to let you watch this video because I am going to post it here, so it will be posted here in a second. And yes, Enid's right. So we'll end with this. That's a perfect. So you want to grow wide, which means your frontline, people that you personally recruit, you want to grow wide. So you want to make sure that you're recruiting every month. And then your team follows suit, or the couple of people that want it, they'll follow suit and they'll start growing. So that means you're growing deep. Going wide and going deep. Sounds so perverted. That is the key to big paychecks in the end, guys. So I'll leave you with that perverted statement. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. I have an event tonight, so I'm excited about that. And I'll talk to you guys next week with something new. And like I said, I will be posting this, so please tag your teamies. See you guys. I love you. I believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. Bye, guys.